Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the Teal. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Chanticleers offense will take the first swing of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's caught. It's Tucker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Dropping back, it's Morris. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Chanticleers line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. The pitch. Touchdown! Thundering Herd! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The throw to the outside is complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
The Chanticleers headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Morris. He's got his man across the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tucker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. It's Morris. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Coastal!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Complete to the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Troy. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it down the right side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, shot to clear. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Wide open downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Snagged in the middle. It's Payne. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall!
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Back to throw, it's Morris. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Slithers into space. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The shot that clears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Still on his feet. He's got 42 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. That's caught. It's Norton. Across the 25. He's got room. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Extending the play. Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Chanticleers are marching down the field. Back to pass, it's Morris. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, what a move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Simpkins. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and lost one deep down the right side. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Coastal Carolina, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Caught over the middle, it's Payne. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. Touchdown, Herd! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Toledo put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Rockets had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the shot to clear is in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Tucker. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The shot to clears look to keep this drive humming. They're going to run it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the shot to clears will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Wideout trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Marshall, in the shadow of its own goalpost, will try to get some operating room on first down. Got a little space. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. They were backed up and now more than out of trouble at the midfield stripe.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. He has 60 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Give to the running back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score Marshall 38, Coastal Carolina 21.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They go to the ground. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The shot that clears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the shot that clears come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The shot that clears will call on their punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Lacey. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Marshall! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And the Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's got 50 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Got room to work. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Another Chanticleer.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Chanticleers have pushed it inside the 20. Gonna run it. It's Simpkins. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Slams it ahead. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. It's our forced to settle for 3. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Got the back over the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Find some fresh air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Finds the tight end. There he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Finds his man. It's Tucker. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Graves. He stopped at the 48. A pickup of 10 on the play. Line gets set. 1st down. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Chanticleers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that 1st down marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now.
It's 4th down.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. Makes to grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And
Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Chanticleers are on the move. They'll go back to the ground. Spins away from the defense. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Getting set for the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Jacksonville State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. He'll pull it on the read. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
He's brought down near the 49-yard line. 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Lacey. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. They'll give it to the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Norton. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hinton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Another shot to clear.
He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Rushes on him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The shot that clears had this offense rolling.
Another shot to clear.
The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Under fire. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Time to settle for the field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Payne. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. To the air on 1st down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norton. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Fires deep on the run. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Coastal Carolina.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And here's the third interception of the night.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
And the shot that clears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. First drive of the second half, and they run into a wall, getting sacked on the 3rd play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The shot that clears will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the shot to clears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Offense lining up quickly.
And that's another shot to clear.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Morris.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Payne. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Taking down.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him. He breaks a tackle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a draw. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running into the open space. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working the big fella to the corner. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Touchdown, Herd!
it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 5 over Tulane. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The shot that clears send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. He'll pull it on the read. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Looking to throw. The screen, he can go. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Takes the handoff. It's John. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3. He's out to the 9. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Caught near the sticks. It's Tucker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And that's another shot to clear.
They're going to run it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to keep running. At the 35, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Morris. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it down the left. Finds some room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Marshall!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Marshall will be forced to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going. And
ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Norton. And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll try the run. At the 20, he's got space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's English. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll leave it with him. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He leaves it with his back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking for a man. It's Morris. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They booted away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Norton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back on the option, the give. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Get it out on the screen. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
And that's another shot to clear.
The run from the shotgun. Looking for room at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's another shot to clear.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
And the Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots.
Turning it on! What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll run the sneak for it. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 12 over Troy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Morris. He's going to throw deep right side. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sinks it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Tucker. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Thundering Herd needing less than a yard here on 3rd down. He'll sneak it. Gets it past the marker. Now on 1st down from the 28.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Turner. Caught. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll pull it on the read. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Shoots it to the left. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The shot that clears will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Morris. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the shot that clears have their offense in high gear. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Edwards. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's right. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Turner. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Look out, he's got room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he got loose. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, shot to clear. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UTSA has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up 14 over Tulane. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. They feed him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much. You don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he wants it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Morris. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes the grab on the left. And how about this defense? Wouldn't let them throw it into the end zone and then swarming to make the tackle to stop them short. To the ground with the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. It's a draw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
1st down for the offense.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gives it on the option. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Quarterback gets the 1st down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
Marshall will be forced to punt. And the ball comes to rest right there. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.